Hey everybody!
Hello.
It's Tasty Tuesday, and
we had a later start. I just took over your video.
Lori's taking over my video. She's not supposed to be here. I let her come in tonight only because
this guy is amazing. He went to school with us. Tuesdays are a crazy day, and we had to do a family presentation, and he stayed at our school all day long, and he got to see all the kids' presentations.
Hey, JC.
And Bonnie even hooked him and drug him in, and he
I
had
ended
to
up
do one of the
doing
review games, and it was fun, and then we all drove to...
Okay, so back to what I need to do. Lori's here with me because I've been with them all day, and I've got two recipes going on at the same time tonight. So I'm going to give us an overview, and then we're going to jump in on both of them at the same time. Lori's going to help me a little bit as this goes on. So here it goes. You ready, guys? First off, you voted, you spoke, you got it. The first recipe, yes, it's the green bean casserole. And the second recipe I'm doing tonight is the deviled eggs. Let me explain why I'm doing these two. I'm doing these two recipes because they're going to help you for Thanksgiving. And I want to make sure that you guys are set up for your holidays. You can use these at Thanksgiving, Christmas, whenever. We have now, at this point, done 4 recipes that you could compose an entire lean and green meal for yourself with your family and get to celebrate with your family, even if you did these and stuck them in with all of their unhealthy options. I got a feeling
They might not even know.
They may not know. They'll pick those too, but you'll be able to eat and take part in the healthy thing. It's so hard to plan ahead, and we can be successful at the holidays if we just plan ahead. So think about this. If you've got turkey breast as your main course or some lean meat like that, and then you add in some of these other things we've done, like the cauliflower balls, they're like biscuits, or in green bean casserole, the stuffing we did. Oh, it was a good stuffing. And then also you add in some deviled eggs. You're not far away from having one of the full experiences yourself. So, without any further ado, let me dig in and show you both sets of components. I'm going to let Lori help me a little bit on the deviled eggs while I get going on this.
Eggs.
It's something. So here we go, guys. Let me do this like we do it. Lori's not used to it, so I might bump her a little bit with the camera. All right, I'm going to show you the components that we got for the green bean casserole. Let me tell you this one thing about the green bean casserole real quickly. It is, actually, it's only 1/4 of a lean. So it's not a full lean. You'll still need to get 3/4 lean from this. What we're going to do tonight is 4 full servings. It is 3 of your greens. So if you did the full serving of this on a Thanksgiving meal, it would be all 3 greens. So I'm encouraging you to do a partial serving if you're doing some of your other greens. And then it's half a healthy fat. So this is a great, great, great dish. Here are the components that you'll see on this recipe. The green beans, of course, which we're going to go ahead and throw in the microwave. It says that we need to do that first. I'll have that going while we talk. We're going to drop this in the microwave. Put it in, there it is, 10, 12 minutes. So Lori's going to go ahead and get that going. You don't have to fully cook it. Yep. So that's going while we talk. So we've got green beans. We've got, it's a reduced fat. I keep getting this wrong. It's reduced fat, not non-fat. I wish it was non-fat. It's a reduced fat sharp cheddar cheese. Cooking spray. Also, we've got mushrooms, yellow onion, Greek non-fat yogurt. We've got garlic again. You're going to need a whole clove, so I'm going to give a good chunk of that. We're going to need half a packet of the sweetener, and what is this again? Stevia. We don't really use sweeteners anymore, or even fake sweeteners, but for this, you need half a packet of stevia. And then you've got salt, pepper, light sour cream. We've got Parmesan cheese and cornstarch. So all of these together are going to be the components for the green beans. Over here, let me show you recipe number 2 that we got going on is the deviled eggs. So again, these are going to be a healthier deviled egg for you, and we'll show you how it's going to taste good, we promise. But here are the components for the deviled eggs. Of course, the deviled eggs. And then you've got, we're going to use pickled juice. It calls for pickled juice. Worcestershire sauce. Hot sauce?
It does.
Hot sauce. Isn't that funny? That's weird.
Do you think I would just throw that in there?
Yeah, but I read it and still I just now realized it's there. So Greek non-fat yogurt, Dijon mustard, and then here's our mayonnaise without the thing. So it's a light mayonnaise. They call for it to have the olive oil kind. Anyway, All right, we got to get this set up. The first thing I'm going to do, Lori's going to get the deviled eggs started, so she's going to be back there doing her part, getting those things peeled and going. I'm actually going to go ahead and jump onto the green bean casserole and just get this thing rocking and rolling. And guys, if you think about it, what you're seeing here, a lot like getting ready for Thanksgiving, right? All hands on deck. So the first thing is, I've already got my oven preheated to 350, so you're going to want to preheat your oven. And then we're going to get our skillet going, and we're going to do our mushrooms, our onion, and our garlic in the skillet for 5 to 7 minutes. Since we've got the green beans already going for 10 to 12, they're cooking while we're doing this. So get them going first while you're doing everything else, and then you'll be able to compile it at the end. That's why you get it done faster. Go ahead, Laura.
Deviled egg story.
Oh no, no deviled egg stories right now. I got to get going with this.
Just saying when you have a lull.
Okay, so I'll let her have a lull here in a second. Let me get this started. I'll let her have her deviled egg story. Here it comes. Get ready. I'm sorry, up front.
No, you're not.
Anyways, okay, so I'm putting in the components. I'm putting in here are the mushrooms, the onion, the garlic. So I'm going to go ahead and cut up the mushrooms. They're supposed to be chopped, and it calls for 2 cups of mushrooms for this recipe, which is exciting. I really like mushrooms now. I didn't used to like them. All right, so let's get that down here. I'm going to get you a view of my tabletop, and let's go ahead and get this stuff a-chopping. So first things first, I'm going to be doing the mushrooms here. So we need 2 cups. I'm going to go ahead and just pour these guys out. Today it looks like it's going to be closer to the 2 cups.
There's some more in the fridge. I just didn't know if they were funky.
Well, I'm glad to use fresh. So we're chopping these mushrooms. Lori, do you want to share your deviled egg story? I'm sure people are dying to hear.
That's why they tune in.
Yeah, they tune in for the deviled egg story.
Okay.
Or for your input. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
No. You got. I'm chopping. You talk.
Okay. So I really, really enjoy deviled eggs. Like, really enjoy them. So much so that when I take my children to potlucks or covered dishes.
Well, this is true. I didn't realize what you're telling. She's telling the truth.
And I see deviled eggs. I tell Dustin, I'm like, I'll make a plate for the kids. Don't worry, you just chat. And I put a deviled egg on each of their plates, and then I put a deviled egg on my plate. Because if I put 4 deviled eggs on my plate, people would judge. You know you would judge if you saw me do that.
But you don't do this anymore, do you?
Well, maybe
not since you got healthy.
Maybe with the healthy ones.
Well, okay.
Okay, so then...
You better look at the serving amounts on the healthy ones before you tell people that. So then when I
take my children, I sit them down and I say, okay, here's your food. You know, go ahead and eat your dinner. They say, ooh, I don't like deviled eggs. And I say, okay, well, just try it real quick. And they take a small bite and they say, blah. And I say, oh, okay, I'll take it. And so I end up with my 1 and then 3 that have small bites in it.
Okay, guys, remember, when it comes to veggies, we press down and we squish. So I'm squishing down mushrooms in there, making it flat. You want to get the most of it. So there's our 1 cup. I got to do 2 cups so you can see that this is pretty much going to even out. So I'm going to go ahead and put these guys in the skillet and go back for my 2nd cup. So like I said, when you fill up mushrooms or you fill up any vegetables, especially leafy vegetables, I say this every time and I mean it, make sure to press those vegetables down. I always, if you're on the program, always measure your veg. Always weigh your proteins, always. Okay, so I mashed down my mushrooms. There we go. And I'm going to do that. That's the 2nd cup. So I've got the 2 cups of mushrooms in there. I'm getting ready to cook those in just a second. The next thing I've got to do for this mix is I've got to do the onion. And it calls for a 1/4 cup diced onion. So, no, it's 3/4. So we're doing 3/4 cup diced onion. So let's go ahead and get that going here. All right. So we can get the onion. We've got the mushrooms done. The green beans are just cooking over there for us. So we're not wasting any time here. Lori's getting our eggs where they need to be. Whenever we go to do the eggs and mash the stuff, I'm going to have the kids come in and take part because I like them being here and being in this, since this video is officially more like Thanksgiving. And you guys, if you use these recipes on Thanksgiving, I'm telling you, you will not regret it. Everyone we've done so far, we've really liked. Even the stuffing. It didn't completely taste like stuffing, but it was close enough. I really was like, okay, I got stuffing. I feel like I got an answer to stuffing. What we'll do closer to the date is we will take all of these recipes and put them up together for you guys so that you can get all of them together and you can do all the components if you want to for your Thanksgiving meals, especially for folks that are on the program with us. If you're being coached by us, it will help you so much if you've embedded these 4 recipes. We have set you up for success, and you're going to be better for it if you utilize these guys. All right, onions are almost done. Hey, Lord, there's a trick to not being bothered by onions and it not burning your eyes. What is it? You remember? Somebody told me one time what the trick was.
I think if you put the onion in water.
Yeah.
Or if you bite your you bite a wooden spoon.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that old wives' tale?
It is, but it doesn't mean it doesn't work.
If you have an answer for how not to let onions bother you while you're cutting them and they don't burn your eyes, put it in the comments. I'd like to know.
You also buy
because it's killing my eyes.
Buy Vidalia.
This is yellow. I can tell it's burning my eyes. It's called for a yellow onion. All right. And you guys know who are on our program, onions really aren't promoted. So you get onion in this recipe. Anytime you get
it, it's a treat.
Yeah, it's like, woohoo, onions in here, we get a treat. All right, so there's my onion. Mash down your green. We're going to add the onion to the mix over here. Mushrooms and onion, done. All right.
Eggs are peeled. Should I slice?
Oh, good. Can you,
and scoop?
Yeah, can you slice them in half and go ahead and scoop out the goody stuff out of them, and then we'll pull that recipe up next and have the kids start to compose them. This is fun. So onions in there. The next thing I've got to add is the garlic. So I'm going to add a clove's worth of garlic to this recipe. Right. There's about 1 clove. Done. So I've got a clove's worth of garlic. I've got mushrooms, onion, garlic, and that's it. All right, let's move this thing over here and get started. I love it. Yes, sweet onions would be better, I tell you. Okay, here we go. Now, I've got to grease this thing up and get it going. I didn't actually add my oil first. You guys who do this all the time, moms out there, y'all are better than me at this. So I greased it backwards. Don't tell Lori. Wait, she saw it. Okay.
I think.
Here's my favorite thing in the world, chia seed oil. Again, thank you to Michael Fox. I should have greased my pan. I didn't do it. It'll be fine. Oh, goodness. Hey, you guys, listen, seriously, I've done pretty good for this to be one of my first mistakes on one of these cooking things.
It's because I'm here.
Yeah, whatever. No, it isn't. You're helping. Okay, let's get this thing on and get it going. So I'm just going to go ahead and, it says I'm going to do this 5 to 7 minutes. So, Echo, set timer 7 minutes.
Well, I have to tell you.
7 minutes, starting now.
Thank you, Echo.
I have to tell you something about Echo. Yesterday,
yeah,
I had that device, I won't say the name again, set
here we go. That should be going now. I'm going to leave it going.
Set a timer for me, and it was for the boiled eggs. And it boiled the eggs, and
yep,
then it dismissed the timer and didn't
yep
tell me that it went off, and so our eggs have that little ring around them.
Ugh. All right, Lori is over here slicing up those eggs just wonderfully well and getting all the components in to a baggie, and we're going to have fun with the kids.
Secret. That's our tip. You
there
don't put it in a bowl, you put it in a bag, and you add all the ingredients, and the kids get to mash them.
We're going to mush it here in a minute.
And then you snip the corner, and it's like a piping bag.
Isn't that cool? Yeah. These tricks you get in here. So, show them again, Laura. We're going to put it in the bag, all the components in there. And then we're going to put, you'll see us put the components in.
Seal it, the kids
cut the corner.
Well,
they're going to mush it and mix
then
it.
Snip and
we create a piping bag with just a Ziploc bag. There you go. My wife's brilliant. Anyway, so that's going on. That's why she's on today. Ha! All right. So while she's doing that, I'm coming back over here. That's going to cook kind of slowly, so I'm going to jump back and forth. You guys know me. The green beans just went off. So what am I going to do? I'm going to do the next part of this recipe and get it ready. So the next part...
Drained.
Huh?
They might need to be drained.
The green beans? The green beans aren't going in yet. Listen to her. She don't know. Anyways, so it says in the recipe now get a bowl, small bowl, and I'm going to put the other components in. Yay, these things just started. And I'm going to mix the other components while this cooks down a little bit. I hear you. And you're going down to low where you're supposed to be. I'm going to let those onions cook down. Onions are a little bit more fluidy, so it's going to add a little bit more water in there. I'm going to let it cook for a minute and soften those mushrooms. It's going to do that on its own. So the rest of the components we're going to put in this bowl and mix up right now before we add the green beans and everything else is the Greek yogurt, the sour cream, cornstarch, stevia, salt, pepper, and they're going to be mixed here before the rest of the components. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to train you guys back down here on my area. Here's the bowl. We're going to fill this guy up. The first thing we're going to add in is the Greek yogurt, and that's going to be, yep, 3/4 cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt. Yep, I got it. So let's get that going.
Do you want a spoon?
Huh?
Do you want a spoon?
Yeah, that'd be helpful. I didn't realize I didn't have one out here.
We need Greek yogurt in both recipes tonight. Yep. So.
Works out. That way you don't have to buy it twice. Just do it at once. Here we go. So 3/4 cup. And that smells like Greek yogurt. It's that kind of sour smell. I really like this stuff.
We started using it instead of sour cream, and the kids aren't complaining.
You know, it's really nice replacing sour cream with like Greek yogurt. I didn't know it would be that nice. So that's still not quite 3/4 cup. Let's go ahead and get this done. All right. Thanks, Laura.
Sorry.
What are you doing? She's messing something up. She just said, okay, 3/4 cup Greek yogurt in the bowl. Obviously not too small of a bowl. It's a small bowl, but I'm thinking I could have done a little larger. Let's get this all out of here.
I don't think they meant cereal bowl.
It said small bowl. Okay, you're about to leave the kitchen. The next thing we're going to add in is the 1/4 cup of reduced fat sour cream. Yummy. So we're going to do a 1/4 cup of this. Where'd my 1/4 cup go?
You just used it.
No, 1/4. That's 3/4. I had a 1/4, I thought. Nope. Okay, so there's my sour cream. You get one? Thanks. Laura's going to get that for me. I also need to add the salt and the pepper and the stevia. All right, thank you. So let's get that. 1/4 cup of sour cream.
I have another story, a pepper shaker story I could share.
Okay, go for it.
Do you mind if I share it?
Oh, no. I'm not sharing that. Okay, that's for another day. You guys, it's for a blooper reel. You'll see it another day. Not today. Okay. Now that's added. That's the 1/4 cup of light sour cream. Boy, I'm making a mess tonight. Wash my hands real quickly. Green beans are out.
This smells really
Where are
good.
the green beans?
Oh,
they're not in the bag. Okay, so now we're going to do, stevia. So we're going to do 1/2 packet of stevia.
Okay. There's the
Feel it.
beans. Dun,
Here
dun,
we go.
dun.
Hold on.
Oh, it's hot. Hot.
Why are you using your hands?
Well,
Craziness.
I didn't know it's that hot.
Okay, so there's 1/2 packet of stevia done. Now we're adding the salt and the pepper. So 1/2 teaspoon of salt. There's 1/4, there's 1/2. And 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. You guys, I love doing this with y'all. I hope y'all enjoy this time as much as I do. I really enjoy this. At first we did it because we're just trying to help folks get healthy, and we wanted to give some friends some other avenues to take that they had a lot of questions. And now it's become really just fun for me to be here with y'all doing this. Okay, so there's my salt. No, I'm not dumping that. I'm getting my 1/2 teaspoon, but I have to grind it. See how much that is. That should be close to it. If there's anything I short in life, you guys, it's salt. Okay, so there's 1/2 teaspoon of salt. All right. And then
37 seconds on this.
I've got to do the 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. Or is that teaspoon or tablespoon? teaspoon. So 1 teaspoon. Boy, that'd be a big difference. 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. Non-GMO, gluten-free, cornstarch, for anybody wondered. There it is. Cornstarch is in there. Okay. That should be about it. I think that's it. So we echo stop. Okay, so let's pull that to the side, Laura. That one's done.
Okay. Oh,
Echo stop.
Let's go get in here, in this dish.
Nope.
It works.
So we've got the Greek yogurt, the sour cream, cornstarch, stevia, salt, and pepper all in here. So I'm going to mix this. Now, it did work. It wasn't good in this small bowl. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this up. And then I'm going to toss the vegetables in this until they're evenly coated. Okay, so here comes the green beans that are already microwaved. So we've microwaved them to 10 to 12 minutes. You're going to need to do what it says on the package. Then we're adding this new mix that we just created to these. We're going to actually mix it in there with them. And that's going to go. And we can add the other vegetables from that pan as well, it says. Let's get them all in here.
I'll hold it and you scrape it.
Yeah. Sounds good. Let me get this stuff first.
Oh, I wish it was smell-o-vision.
You guys, this is starting to smell pretty awesome. You're dripping.
Oh, huh? Why am I dripping?
I don't know. Don't ask me. Okay. Let's get this in here. Oh, that smells good. You guys, you see this? This is a lovely dish. Oh my goodness. I'm thankful because I am one of those guys that actually likes green bean casserole. And I thought I had to give it up because there ain't no cream of mushroom soup in this junk.
No.
Oh, my stars. You know how that makes it. All right. We are about to have a really nice green bean casserole dish.
Fork.
Is your... For what? Now, once this is done, we're going to add the cheddar cheese, but not until it's done. And I think that's what's going to give it that thickness kind of thing. It's very similar to your cream base. Yep. Very similar to our cream base. Oh, I like this. You know, I like the way the onions turned out.
Yeah.
This is incredible. You guys, I think this is going to be a really great dish. I will be shocked if the kids don't love it.
You know, our children...
And they don't really like this kind of thing.
Our children are big onion detectors, though.
Yep. It says to add the cheddar cheese and mix until well condensed. So we're actually going to mix the cheddar cheese in. I was just making sure.
Oh, Parmesan cheese.
I know. It's going to be in there. So it's cheddar cheese and Parmesan. 2 tablespoons of grated Parmesan. We're going to use this for tonight.
Oh, no. The cheddar goes in now.
I know. Move it over, hun. Okay. You guys tell Lori to leave the kitchen. She's already doing it. Stop turning it. Okay. So we're going to do the 1 tablespoon. You moved it and you got me off, hun. How much? It's 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. Don't be tempted. Don't put it in that big hunk. Nope, I dropped it. There it is. So I'm going to put this in. We're getting ready to mix it in now. And then I'm getting ready to do the cheese. Oh! That was down in it.
Aw.
Yep, that whole thing was down in it. Break it up. There you go. Perfect. It was a flat scoop. Okay. So that's that. Now it's going to be how much of the cheddar cheese? I think it's
half a cup.
Half cup. Yep, that's what this is here for. Right? Oh, I can smell the garlic. You guys, the garlic in there, so good. So a half a cup of this light cheddar cheese. Here it is. Okay, I need to get some out or I need to pack. Nope, I packed it down. So half a cup of the light cheddar cheese. And now we're going to mix in the 2 cheeses. And it says try to get it even. And then this is going to go in that oven on 350. Now we're doing turkey breast as well. So for tonight, for us, we've got our rest of our 3/4 of a lean component is going to be turkey.
It's an Aldi special.
Yep.
It wasn't special. I happened to get it. It's a turkey breast portion. It's oven roasted, fully cooked. We're just going to put it in and warm it up while this guy's cooking.
Because remember, this is 4 portions for this recipe. 4 portions here, and 1/4 of your lean meat. So there's only 1/4 lean in here and 4 greens. So you still need 3/4 of your meat serving. Well, that's going to be the turkey for Lori and I and the kids. So go ahead and put this in. Actually, we're going to get a deviled egg too, which a couple of deviled eggs is a portion of meat. I'm going to drop this in the oven over here, and we're going to bring the kids in just a second. It's about to get fun. So let's get this in the oven, and then let's figure out how long it's going to go.
30 to 35.
30, 35. Echo. Set alarm for 30 minutes. Echo. Set timer 30 minutes. I had to check it twice. Okay. So, green bean casserole is going, you guys. We just pulled that off. That's a real deal. Again, that's 3 of your green components. So your vegetables are taken care of if you eat a full 1/4 portion of that. For Thanksgiving, eat like a half portion and then get 1.5 greens somewhere else. It's also 1/4 of your lean. So you'll need to get turkey or something like that, or even the deviled eggs. So the deviled eggs, let's talk about them and finish it up because we're about to finish both of these today. Woohoo! All right. So the deviled eggs, they are considered, so there's 2 servings out of these. So literally 6 total eggs. There's 2 servings of them, and they count as 1 lean, my friends. So you can have a boatload of these deviled eggs, as well as you can have that, and that could be your whole thing. Or you can have 1 of these deviled eggs, 2 of these deviled eggs, the rest of your turkey, and then half of your green bean casserole, and a cauliflower biscuit. And what was the other thing we did, Laura?
Stuffing.
Oh, and the cauliflower stuffing. Guys, there you go. You can actually pull this off. But for tonight, let's finish these deviled eggs. I'm going to get the kids in. So you want to go get the kids? I can't run in there. They're hiding things for my birthday. So, get them in. Hey. Lori's going to get the kids in. And let's get over here. I'm going to change sides for just a second. And let's look at these components real quick and get this going.
Oh, I was getting the bar out.
Oh, we're going to bring it over here to the bar.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. The eggs are coming to us. So, now let's get our kiddos in here. Woo!
I'm the kiddo.
Yep, y'all go ahead and say howdy to everybody.
Hi.
Sit down. Sit down.
So we're getting round 2 recipe going. Doesn't it feel like Thanksgiving or a holiday? Everybody's in the kitchen. There's cooking going on.
Nothing beats Poppy's turkey, just to be clear.
Oh man, they know I used to deep fat fry turkey.
Are you still going to?
No. I think the deep fat fried turkey era might be over for me.
What?
Okay.
No.
Be careful, guys. Let me get in here.
Okay,
Okay, here we go. Let me get this all set up. You gonna do it?
Yeah.
Mommy's gonna get the chives going. Here's what we're gonna do, guys. For you guys, we're gonna get all these components together, and everybody's with us still. Let's see if I can get this a little higher. Oh, there's a whole lot of love on the line for the kiddos. Okay, you guys can still stick your heads in there. Can you get your head in, Anna? All right, we'll do everything under here. Okay, you scoot down a little bit. Let's see. There you go. All right. So I'm going to work on this. They don't need to see me. They just want to see y'all. Don't touch your face while we're cooking. Yeah. Okay, please. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We have got 6 hard-boiled eggs that Lori has already graciously prepared. So they're there. We have the egg yolks in here, which we're getting ready to put together. We're going to take every other component that we mentioned, and we're dropping them straight into the mix. So we're going to do 2 tablespoons of reduced fat mayonnaise. And this is the kind that has olive oil in it, is what you really want.
So this one does not have olive oil. This one is just a light. The preference would be light with olive oil. We're
also done with programs. So we're in our maintenance phase. 2 tablespoons of olive oil-based light mayonnaise is what you want, but this is ours.
I know. Say wave to the camera, buddy.
I'm going to clean this out. We're going to do 2. Actually, I don't need 2. Yeah, I do. It's too much. I'm going to clean this out. Nope. I've got another set over here.
Here's a paper towel.
Where'd the other set go?
Probably in the dishwasher.
Oh, they were just clean. I set them out.
What do you need?
Nothing. All right. So, I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of this. Well, you guys, I hope you are happy to see my family on here. I'm much more efficient without them on here, but it's much more fun with them, isn't it? You guys love my family? Okay, and I need to do 2 tablespoons of the Greek yogurt. That's going to reduce your need for mayonnaise. That's so good. So it's in there. All right, now I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. So can you get that going, Lord? Right here?
The girls learned about teaspoons and tablespoons today at school.
So,
How many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
2.
How long does it take to open a bottle?
3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon.
3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon. How many tablespoons equal?
2 tablespoons equals 1 fluid ounce.
Good job.
So we're doing 1 teaspoon of the Dijon mustard. That's good. Perfect. So 1 teaspoon Dijon mustard. It's in there.
It went in here.
I know, I'm getting it all out. And then we need 1 teaspoon of pickle juice. Can I just dip that, or you want to pour it?
Yeah, this is at the end.
So we're going to get rid of this pickle juice. We love these pickles. So there's 1 teaspoon.
That was not a full teaspoon.
Okay. Lori likes pickle juice in her eggs. 1 teaspoon of pickle juice. 1/2 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce.
Say it, Lydia.
Worcestershire sauce.
Hold on,
Worcestershire
stop.
sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Okay, we got it.
Okay. And then we're going to put in 1/2 teaspoon of hot sauce. Oh, my stars.
I don't think we'll be able to taste
Texas
it.
Pete,
It's
baby.
so small.
Texas Pete makes everything
Texas
wonderful.
Pete is
there it
the
is.
hot sauce of choice in the Hedrick
Yeah,
household.
there it is. And then we're going to put in, keep it out here, sweetie. You
Sorry.
want to keep it on the camera. And then we're going to do 1/8 teaspoon of salt, 1/8 teaspoon of pepper. And we are done. It's going to be kid mushing time. There's the 1/8.
I'm going to step on it.
Okay.
No.
Sit on it. No.
Okay.
Squash it with my hands.
Good enough.
I'm going to cry.
All right. Now just take the top off.
Uh-oh. Actually,
No.
Now this is the 1/8 teaspoon of pepper. A little more. So here's Lori's trick. It's all in the Ziploc bag, right? We'll pipe it after this.
It calls to decorate it with chives, but they went bad.
All right, my kiddos. Without breaking things or hurting anyone or taking my camera out or freaking out the people online,
Scooch
can
this
you
down.
do what's necessary to mush that eggs? Those
I'm
eggs.
going to karate chop it.
Gently massage.
Okay. Get some egg mushing going on.
Hey, no. I want space. I want space. Okay, let me try.
Now it feels like family. You know, it's not the holidays unless something's getting beaten up, right?
You forgot an egg.
Good job, kiddos.
More
Woo!
of the juice
Who
on
thinks
the
Anna and Lydia should take over the show from now
Me.
on?
Actually, I'm not that. I'm a chef in training.
Yeah, Lydia wants to be a chef when she gets bigger.
Ooh, let me
Okay,
take
get
over the
this.
show.
Let's do this.
Please, people. What? Wait, is that Papa? Is Papa on?
Papa's on.
Hi, Papa.
Okay, put it back in here. Come on, let's keep it in here.
Okay, I was
All right.
scooching it off the top.
Ooh. Did I cut it now?
Now, karate chop. Don't pop it open, don't pop it open. Okay. All right. So, since the family's fully taken over my show anyway, y'all, here it is. Eggs are here, backup lids. We need to make sure this is on the camera with you guys so everybody can see it. And now, you guys are going to pipe it in. Do you see what Lori did there again, guys?
I opened the air. I opened it.
She's opened the air on the Ziploc bag, but we have a Ziploc bag, and they're going to take the end of it, cut it off, and then pipe it into the eggs. It's the most brilliant way to do it. So,
I'm going to eat one right after this show.
are ya? You probably
Me
will.
too. Actually, I think you should eat one on the show.
Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, my
Because we
goodness.
still have some
I
time.
hope it tastes
Okay,
good.
wait. Anna, let Anna.
Try.
Can
Come on,
I do
Anna.
one?
Yes, you can. Look, guys.
And it's first egg.
Okay, hit the next one.
First doubled egg.
There you go. Let's push it. Let's just make sure it's in there.
We need it has to
Do a
go
little bit
to
less.
all evenly.
My turn.
You know what?
How's
That's good. Next.
We're just having fun.
You do six. Do 6, and we'll let Lydia do 6.
I just got a taste of the mix, guys. So good. I'm not kidding. I actually prefer it over regular deviled eggs. Yum.
Yeah, it's for some reason
You know,
I like
all
the
it
deviled
needs,
egg.
all it needs is it paprika that we put on top?
I don't put paprika.
Oh,
on
it
top.
would be great with paprika on top.
My
Okay, Lydia's turn. Go for it, Liz. Show them how it's
This
done,
is my first
hun.
time doing deviled eggs.
I
so
know.
do not take my advice.
No,
Okay, Liz, you
did
got
at
it.
The old house.
That's okay.
Oh, I don't remember. This is my first time doing
Okay,
it.
shh.
Calm
Hey, no,
down.
no. Look, you're not in there.
It has to go in the hole.
You're not in there. There, you're in
You're
there.
gonna have egg
Go
sauce
ahead.
on the side
Go
of
ahead.
the egg.
Squeeze it out. Okay. Whoa, freeze. That's good. Now squeeze.
That's actually pretty.
It is pretty.
Good job. Okay, you got it. You want to try it on your own now?
Yep.
Okay.
Papa said
You're
hi,
missing it.
guys.
Just let it go and see what happens.
Liz, you're missing it, hun. You're missing
I
it.
think I got it now.
Okay, pay attention what you're doing. There you go. Yay! Give Liz a hand. Chef in training. I love it. You're doing it. Get the rest in. All right.
Can I finish it up?
I gotta
So
do the last one.
Okay, but then let me finish it.
Lori's finishing
I'm
it
gonna
up.
make them even.
So here's what we're going to do in closing. I'm going to turn this back around here so I can see you guys a little bit more. Lori's finishing up the
And we
eggs.
have to eat
So,
one on the camera.
To be clear, we will put a post up later with all of the different recipes we've done. All 4 that are healthy holiday opportunity recipes. And then you can use them for any of your holiday meals. Sneak them in on your family or whatever you want to do. They're going to be awesome. We'll put up also the recipes in here. And then don't forget, every Sunday night, you get on Lori's Facebook page and you vote on what we do next time. Hey, we're done with the holidays. Thanksgiving's coming up. Our next one is going to be back to regular lean and greens, but now you've got 4 recipes to make you a success so you can plan to stay healthy through your holidays. With that said, have a great evening.
Wait.
We have done it. It's epic. Oh, they're going to eat it. Tell me how it is. Is it good?
What do you think?
It's good. Boom. We did it. All right. Good night, guys. We love y'all. We'll see you next time.